Saturday. It's actually February already. It's the February 1st, 2025. And welcome to the card buffet. Thank you for those who are getting up early. Go grab your coffee, tea, cocoa, soda, whatever it is of your beverage choice, and join me this morning. When you get on, say hello. Tell me where you're coming from. I had a few technical difficulties.
Good morning.
Oh, here we go. You guys can hear me. Technical difficulties going on this morning. As I was trying to get on, the computer was like still sleeping. It must have thought it was too early to get up this morning, but here we are. It's early in the morning on a Saturday. And I have lots to share with you in a short amount of time because I'll be in the hive this afternoon with, I shouldn't say this afternoon, 10 o'clock this morning. We will be live here. I'm just trying to get on here, guys. Doing the card buffet after this. So here we go. Let's get started. Whew. Good morning, Karen, Angelique. Let's see. We'll get started. I'll just show you guys what I have. You can get kits for, what's coming up, and then we'll get right into stamping because we've got 6 cards to get through. So what I have coming up, well, let's see what I did already. So we've had this class already. Kits are still available. Morning Create, $19 plus shipping. Kits are available till tomorrow. Reach out by tomorrow if you still want a kit. I'll be kitting this class up tomorrow and getting those shipped out. I also have the scrapbook page for January. This is available, $26 plus shipping. And once again, this is available until tomorrow. And my phone froze. Are you guys frozen? I'm not sure here what's going on. Let me know if you guys can hear me, if we're doing okay, or maybe it's just my phone. Like I said, everything seems a little bit slow here today, so I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. The workshop kit class, I should say, yes, workshop kit class. This is an order, $75 order, no, $72 order. In that order, you either need to have this kit ordered or order $72 worth of product. So, using my current host code, you're going to be able to make 6 alternative layouts. Here are our different layouts. Okay, I'm good on everyone's end. Okay, maybe it's just my end. Like I said, technology was really not working with me here this morning, so maybe we're just a little slow right here. So you get to make the 6 layouts and 5 cards. You have till tomorrow to place your order to get these kits. Okay? And then we have coming up for February. So this is our scrapbook page. This is towards the end of February. I do have to do a little swapping because I used the DSP for this and I created this for the Creative Escape. So I do need to replace this. We'll put a little something there and I'll cut out some different balloons for you guys. But this is the layout. This is $26 with shipping. Let's see, we did that one. Also, the workshop kit for this month is going to be meant to be. So we will have that workshop kit is actually February, it's Valentine's Day. So the 14th I'll be live and the 15th will be in person. So what I'm doing on the in-person scrapbook workshops, you can do the workshop or you can come and do the monthly scrapbook layout. So you have 2 options that day to come and work on. We don't have a very large crowd. So as of right now, I'm still offering both of those classes in person on the same day. So just be aware of that. So we'll have both of those classes offered in person on the 15th. Okay, so then let's go back. This upcoming Wednesday, we're gonna be playing with reversible stamps. This one we used, I think it's Natural Botanicals. So I made a background back here, and then we used it in this card also. These kits are available. These are 22. We used the Adorable Turtle, and I don't remember what this set was called, but so all using reversible stamps. That is coming up this Wednesday, February 5th. And that's all I have. So I'm actually designing the meant to be this weekend, and then I have morning create to design for. But that's what I have. I also have today's card buffet. Those of you who haven't had a chance to RSVP and aren't joining me in person, kits will still be available until Wednesday. So Wednesday is the 5th. So let me know if you still want kits. I can get those kits out to you. So let's get stamping. All right, we are going to start off with this adorable, terrific Toadstools is what we're using for this. I think it's so cute. I think I love the colors the most. At first I was like, but then I saw this stamp set and I'm like, oh, and everybody's doing cool stuff. So it comes with a punch. And, let's see, I have 2 kits together in here, so I gotta make sure I grab the right kit. All right. So we're gonna be using Great Granite for our card base. So we'll take our bone folder, fold that. We have a piece of Granny Apple Green. I love the colors in this set. This set is so pretty with the colors. This card buffet is all about sale-a-bration, and sale-a-bration is all about free products, right? So most of us know they did increase it this year. It was always $50. Now with a $60 order, you have the option to choose free products. So each one of these cards has elements of free product. This one is the DSP and the ribbon and gems. So there's DSP, gems, ribbon, stamp sets. For $120, there are stamp sets that have dies with them. We'll be using one of those today too. So lots of free product that you can earn, and we have more product coming next week, I believe. So now's the time to stock up on stuff that's free. Okay, so we have a piece of DSP from, this is the mushroom or the toadstool set. All of this is a 6x6 pack of DSP that you can get for free. And then we have this lovely fresh freesia crinkle ribbon, and there's these, it's a pack of sequins. There's white, I think, melon mambo, a pink, and a purple. So 4 different colors of sequins on a sheet. So we'll adhere this one to the top and this to the bottom. How many of you love these color? I love these color combinations. They're just, they're soft and yet bold. Okay, so where our strip is right here, we are going to put our ribbon. Anyone have any big plans this weekend? Mine is filled with lots of paperwork, I think. My husband was, there's a snowmobile show nearby. My husband was gonna go with our little guy, but he ended up coming home yesterday not feeling so good, so they'll be staying home today. Has everyone been staying healthy? There's been lots of sickness. We actually got an email from our school district about the amount of absences in the schools due to illness. So a lot of people sick out there right now. So stay healthy. Okay, so we attached our ribbon over that center, and this ribbon is a little bit sheer, but we don't see the line so much because we're going to be covering that up. We're going to pop this up, and instead of having it a square, we're going to have it a diamond. Anyone have a favorite sale-a-bration item that they love? So we're gonna stick our diamond. So I'm gonna go slightly, the points will go slightly above our ribbon. Oh, Karen, you're doing some cleaning and stamping and tomorrow helping your brother cut up beef. You are going to be a busy woman. Oh. Okay, so we're going to bring in, I got a little loose gem here, pumpkin pie. Granny apple green and some melon mambo. And I've got some scraps here. Christine was nice enough to let me borrow this set. This is one set that I didn't have. I don't know why. Okay, we're gonna stamp our little mushrooms. Hello, Doral. How is it out in California? Okay, so we're gonna say popping in to say hi. We're gonna stamp that with our granny apple green onto our label here. And just put that in the center. Bring in our melon mambo. Now, one thing that's a little bit different with this punch is normally like with our dies and stuff, you have a white outline, and I have this backwards. That goes around. This one does not have a white outline. So this one, you're just going to see the colored image. That, and then we will grab our pumpkin pie. And slide that in. I didn't think about this too much. So, a lot of times what I'll do if I didn't leave myself enough room here, I use usually the end of my take your pick tool, the sticky end, and then I can maneuver my paper in my punch. Now, something else that you can do to make this easier would be to, let's say you have your mat here, and cut out, oh, here's our mat. So here is our mat, and you could take your stamps and nestle them so that they fit in the punch, like so. And then take a larger block, and that way when you stamp this, you can stamp this and cut both of them out at the same time. Okay, so that's how you can do that with your punches to make it a little bit easier. Did that make sense to everyone? I'm going to do that. We're going to keep that guy. And then I have some gray granite that we're going to cut some stems out of. We need 2 stems. I'm making a mess here today. Okay, so we have our stems, we have our mushrooms. We'll bring our seine in. We'll pop that up. You guys are going to be having rain in California, but you need the rain. How close are you to the fires in California? Are you quite a distance, or are you close to the fires? Need more dimensionals here this morning. Been using a lot of dimensionals lately. Means lots of stamping. Stamping is happening, right? Okay. So we'll kind of center this at the bottom of our peak here. I want a little bit of it showing through. Then we're going to glue our stems on. You're from Sacramento area. Are you guys getting like a lot of smoke coming your way? Or I heard it was blowing more towards the ocean, but. And then we're gonna pop up our cute little mushrooms. That. I think I'm going to slide this over just a little bit. Like that. And then we have our free gems that we earned. In through there, and we'll add our bow. Well, I obviously need to tear some of this off. And we're going to pop that right there. We'll bring in our inside piece here. And we'll stamp this cute little orange one in the bottom. And then there's a little stem in here. Oh, and I didn't bring any gray granite, but I will borrow Christine's. And we'll just stamp that down there like that. And I'm going to leave this blank on the inside so that I can write whatever I need. Okay. So here is our cute little toadstool. Well, you're not receiving any smoke by you. That's good. I know what it was Canada fires last summer, was it? And we were seeing some of the smoke. We had some haze in the air, I should say, due to the smoke from that. So there we go. Card number 1 complete. Okay, card number 2, we're going to use some beautiful butterflies. How many of you love butterflies? We got a little purple in there, Karen and Angelique. Okay, so we're using beautiful butterflies, and it comes with some wonderful dies. And I think I need these 2 colors for later. So this is one where you can use them. It comes with an embossing folder, so you can emboss and die cut at the same time. Wrong card, guys. Here we go. So we've got some Calypso Coral going on, Blackberry Bliss. Love the color combination. When I make color combinations like this, I always think of Chris and I as like a marriage made in heaven. I've got a little bit of orange. She's got a little bit of purple. Okay, so we cut our label out of our mat, and we'll put that down. Angelique, you love the butterflies? I love the butterflies too, and I can't wait to play with them a little bit more because the dies in this set are really cool. Okay, so we've got that glued down. We have a piece of this beautiful, colorful DSP. This is a free DSP, so one side has beautiful floral print, and then the other side has more kind of a soft sponge watercolor look to the back of it. This is going to go in the center here. Like that. Now I'm going to take and add dimensionals. I always think of this as the glitter of our of Stampin' Up. This is one of those things that wherever you go and you're doing crafting like this, there's a little bit of this everywhere you go. The very first Creative Escape that Christine had, she did it at a hotel, and you could just see there was evidence of us everywhere because you'd find these little dimensionals in the bathrooms, everywhere we went. So it was just kind of funny. So this is like a little bit of glitter here going on. So I've already cut this out for you. It's embossed already. We're gonna lay it like this. Now, one thing to note, I don't have the embossing folder here to show you guys, but when I did this card, the butterfly is actually like this in the embossing folder. So I had to, you know, put my paper in crooked to make it look a little more straight. So just keep that in mind if you're doing cards at home and you're like, well, how'd you kind of get that in the middle like that? I had to emboss my paper a certain way in order to get it straight, okay? So we're gonna bring in a happy birthday. And one thing I always like to do is I put my photopolymer stamps just flat down versus, and on paper, not something that it would stick to. It'd stick to the glass mat because then it keeps its original shape more. When you put these on yourself, sometimes the photopolymer stamps are extremely flexible, which is great if you want to curve them for a sentiment. Like we could curve this stamp to go around a wing if we wanted to. So it can sometimes go on your block crooked. So when I do photopolymer stamps, I tend to just stick them down on my paper first and then put them on my block. Okay, we've got to add a little bit of Wink of Stella in here. So we're gonna Stella up this beautiful Blackberry Bliss body. And then I'm going to get some dimensionals here, and I'm just going to use the edge here and cut a little strip to go on our body here. So put one up here. And one down there. And we'll pop in our adorable little butterfly here. So he just tucks right in there. We'll add dimensionals. And on one side, I'm going to add double dimensionals because this is popped up here and this is not. And this is going to go on like this. I probably should put double dimensionals on this one. More of it went over than I thought it would. So we'll just do that. Straighten it out a bit. We're going to add our gems. These are so pretty. This is the blackberry, and then it has a little bit of gold glimmer in it. So there's this card here. We'll stamp our inside. Where it's time to celebrate. My time looks a little wonky. There we go. And of course, we'll stamp a little butterfly on the inside, and we're going to bring in our Calypso Coral and just stamp it right here in the corner. Ooh, I just love this color combination. Okay. We will glue this on our inside. There we go. So card number 2 is all done. So what's everyone working on at home? Anyone working on any projects at home? Are you getting stocked up on birthday cards? I know some people like to take the beginning of the year and kind of look at what they need and go from there. Okay. Now we're going to bring in, okay, I will say I wasn't in love with this stamp set at first, but oh my goodness. Some of the cutest cards, and I do have to say, I kind of like this. I love you more than French fries or chips. I think that's kind of funny, actually. So these are 2 stamp sets that you can get for free. So we're going to use the Seagulls, and we're going to use this little sunshine out of this set. And here we go. Here is our card. Isn't this adorable? Oh my goodness. And then he's got a little French fries sticking out of his mouth there. So I thought this was really, really cute. Okay. So we have crumb cake. We just have a traditional 5.5 by 4.25 piece right here. And then a matted piece in these beautiful waves. So we're going to lay this down. I love this embossing folder. Okay. Then we have a piece, this is 3 by 8, scored at 4.25, or 8.5, sorry. And so it's scored in half. Actually, I'm going to wait to put this down. Okay, so you're going to have a piece here. This is the pool party. So this is Coastal Cabana. This is the two-tone pool party. And what we're going to do is tear this in half. Now remember, with the two-toned, you have a darker side and a lighter side. So I don't know if you guys can really tell that on the camera, probably not. But I'm just going to take this piece and I'm going to rip it like so. And I'm going to have the dark side showing and I'm going to have the light side showing. So I'm going to take that one side. Here's the dark side. So this is where I tore it. And then I'm going to flip it over so I have the light side. So now you can probably tell a little bit closer that this is a little bit lighter and this is a little bit darker. Now you also have a piece of crumb cake here. And you're going to take and make some sand here. And I'm just going to tear that. Like so. And then we are going to do a little bit of stamping on it. They have these cute little seashells. So we're going to stamp those in crumb cake. And I'm just kind of turning it in all different directions. Okay, so we have our sand. Uh-oh. Did these not go in the kits? Maybe not. All right, so we need a little 1/2-inch piece. Like this, and it says, "Hey friend." So we're gonna bring in our "Hey friend." And bring in our real red. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? We'll stamp a little "Hey friend" here. Actually, I'm going to cut this down just a teeny bit here. This piece seems a little bit big. Okay, so we got a "Hey friend." I don't know why, I just think that's cute. I forget what stamp set it was. There's a stamp set that has OMG in it, and someone had stamped OMG, OMG. You know how seagulls repeat themselves. I thought that was stinking cute. We're gonna take and just angle our sides like that. Get rid of those scraps. And then you have 2 little wood posts. One is bigger, one is smaller. And I've given you a little bit, just a tiny piece of linen thread. And that is going to get wrapped around our little posts. Good morning, Polly. Oh, it's a sunny North Carolina day. We're kind of, it looks a little doom and gloom. I think we might have some snow coming our way this weekend. I'm not sure if it'll go more north of us or south. So I'm going to fold this in half, put it on one end, and wrap it around. And do the same thing to the other one here. Fold it in half, face it down, oops, and then wrap it around. Okay, so we've got that. We're going to add some dimensionals to our "Hey friend" and our posts. And I probably should have wrapped my ribbon, but I didn't. So I'm going to take, and I'm just going to put glue on the bottom edge so I can tuck my water in and my posts. So we're going to put this on the bottom of our white piece here. Whoa. Sending glue flying. Again, with my water, just a little bit. And I'm just tucking it in enough that you don't see any white behind here. And remember, we flipped one over, so one has the dark side, one has the light side. Okay, so we have that. We're gonna tuck in our little posts. They're coming out of the water here. Okay, and then I should probably have put my ribbon on, but I didn't. Okay, so what I do with this, I got 3 fingers here, and I'm just wrapping it around. So I've got my circle here, and then I'm just kind of putting it in a figure 8. Like that. Oops. Make sure it's down good. We'll put our little hey friend in through there. Trim my little tail there. Okay, so now we gotta do a little bit of stamping. I probably should have stamped this first, but I want to make sure that my posts were where I wanted them to be. So we have a little bit of lemon lolly. We're going to stamp this right in the corner. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and now in your kits you have this other smaller piece. It's smaller than these, and we're going to stamp our seagulls. And we need memento. So you do have to fussy cut these. So I stamped one there and one here. And I'll bring this one in. And he's gonna get the one with the little French fries. Hello, Sandy. And he's gonna go on the inside of our card. Oh, and I had black on my finger. Don't you hate when you do that? Okay, we'll try this again. There we go. No black smudge now. All right, so we've got some smoky slate, a little lemon lolly to color our French fries, and some pumpkin or peach pie. So we're gonna color our little guys. So I'm going to use the lighter one in here. And I'm going to use the darker one. On the feathery parts, I guess you would have called them. I don't know why, every time I look at this little seagull with its french fries, it just cracks me up. And it maybe when this kind of reminds me of we were at Disney just a while ago, and I have two cousins that went with that time, and they were younger. They were 6 and 8. And then I'm going to use some peach pie for its feet and stuff when they were younger. So here we are at Magic Kingdom, and my two cousins are walking in front of me, and they had just gotten one of those jumbo hot dogs, and here comes the seagull from behind me and my cousins and swoops up, and here she is holding this hot dog in her hand and took this hot dog right out of her hand. And that poor little girl's face when she's like, that bird, it just took my hot dog. I mean, oh man, it was so funny, but yet so sweet at the same time, because just the look on her face was, he took my hot dog. So it was just the cutest little moment. Okay, and then a little lemon lolly. Color our little French fry. I forgot his little beak here. Little French fry mustache here. Mary, you're shopping and watching. Are you shopping from home or are you shopping in a store? Okay, so now we'll take and fussy cut. It's not too bad to fussy cut. I'll admit, I'm not a fan of fussy cutting. What did I do with the feet? Oh, I just left the feet kind of, instead of cutting between, I just kind of squared it off a little bit. So you do have a little bit of fussy cutting to do with some of these cards, but I promise you it's not too bad. Now, the one thing they always say when you're fussy cutting is to let your scissors stay kind of like where they are, but move the paper with your hands, and that's how you get, I guess, a little bit softer look to your fussy cutting. Is take the other hand and just let the paper be glided through the scissors. That wasn't gliding, that was more like chopping, but Mary, you're at Menards. What project do you have going on at Menards? What are you looking for? Anybody else have any like funny seagull stories? That was probably my favorite story to tell. My other one would be my mom and I were out shopping one time, and it was Packer Day, and of course we were playing, I think we were playing the 49ers that day, and one of a Seagull just pooped on her Packer shirt. She said it was she blamed it on the 49ers. Okay, so we're done fussy cutting. It's the hardest part about the whole card. So we'll bring in our crumb cake piece and we'll glue that down. This definitely makes me want to, it has me in summer vibes here doing this card. We're going to put some dimensionals on our squawking seagulls. Shopping for a handrail at Menards. All right. Okay, so this guy will go up here. And this one will go down on the other one. Like that. Now we're going to take this and glue this back flap onto our card base. You could put it in the center, you could off-center it, which is what I will do, because I'm not known to always put things dead center. Okay, we'll glue our inside. Now I'm not putting a sentiment on just because I feel like I can put any sentiment in this one. This could be a cheer you up card. This could be a birthday card. This could be whatever you, just thinking of you card, whatever you would like it to be. So here's our adorable little seagulls card. Isn't he cute? Okay, 3 cards done, 3 more to go. Clean up this mess a little bit. Got quite the mess going on. Isn't that funny how fast, you know, your craft room can explode when you're creating? And lots of stamps here to clean up. Doesn't take long and it explodes. Anybody else have that problem? Got a nice clean craft room and then boom, just like that. Okay. So this card is complete. How about a little birthday celebration? And this is a free stamp set that we can get. And we're going to use these little party hats today. So we got this cute little car. We brought in some of the birthday celebrations things. And this what was I saying? Oh, this embossing folder is free with a $60 purchase. So this is something else you can choose along with that stamp set for every $60. Okay, so we got lots of pieces here with traditional bookend here. So we've got, fold that, and then we're gonna fold this panel back. Polly, your craft room is always a disaster when you are in a project mode. I agree. Mine is clean to a point, you know, but then I'm sitting here looking at the desk just full of stuff. Okay. We have a piece of Berry Burst. I'm going to put our white embossed panel on that. I have some of the star paper, and some of you may have polka dots instead. So we're going to take this little panel, and this is going to go here, like that. And this panel will go on the other side. Okay, so we're going to bring in this little strip of paper here. This is to stamp your hats in. And we're going to do Berry Burst and Lemon Lime Twist. So I will stamp one hat this way. And we'll flip this around and have it go this way. Now, while I have this out, I'm also going to stamp the inside. And then we also have this little piece here. This is our little topper for our hat. And I'm going to bring in some scratch paper here. And this is actually an old punch that we had. I think it was like a trio pack of flowers. And I thought that would be cute to cut these out in. So, I'm going to stamp it one way and then turn it the other way. So I'm going to do two more of those, one in green, and then we're going to do one in Berry Burst here. Hello, Linda, welcome. So do that. And then we're gonna, oops, I'm gonna lose my little stamps here. Take this little flower punch and somewhat try to center it in my little circles here. All right, now we're going to bring in our birthday celebrations, and we're going to pull out Make-A-Wish or you could do hooray. Center that on our circle. And then we're going to put "It's a Good Day to Celebrate" on the inside. And blueberry. Oh, we got some nice sunshine coming out now. I'll take it. Sunshine for the win. Okay, so now we're going to take and do a little fussy cutting again. Please don't curse me. I know we're all not fans of fussy cutting. I'm not either, if it makes you feel better. But Stampin' Up! Just doesn't make dies for everything. I don't know why. I guess I save money that way. I don't need dies with everything. I can fussy cut. I really like dies. How many of you enjoy? I know there's some people, they really enjoy fussy cutting. Who here enjoys fussy cutting? Anyone? Okay, we're gonna glue our inside in. That looks a little crooked. There we go. Okay, our inside is in. We got to add some dimensionals on everything because everything is better popped up, right? I'll use some smaller ones on this one. Too bad there wasn't just a little vacuum here. Like just a little portable, little handheld device that you could stick on your desk, and it just sucks up all these little dimensional backings. That would be fabulous. Karen, you don't mind a little bit of fussy cutting if it's not complicated. It's relaxing. I don't know if I find it relaxing, Karen, but I find coloring relaxing. Now, some people, coloring stresses them out. Okay, so I have this little bit bigger gap over here than over here, and then I'm going to offset this circle just a little bit over here. Let's see, what do I got here? This one. So this one's just going to get kind of tucked here behind the label. And then this one will go over top. Like that. We'll grab some glue dots here. Go like that. And that. little higher. Got a cute little silver bow here. We'll put that on. That's going to go up here on the top. Okay, and then we're going to bring in our little birthday gems here. They're all individual in here, I forgot. You can thank my husband for that, guys. I'm throwing him under their bus. No, I can't complain. My husband sat with me for, I don't know, it was like 6 hours last night, and we cut all these kits up and prepared everything for today, so I cannot complain. He is pretty darn supportive of all of this. I got 4 on here. That seems like an uneven number, or an even number, and normally we go with odds, but let's put it right there. Okay, there we go. Card number 4. So we're rolling here. So just a cute little birthday. I love all the colors. Okay, on to the next card, right? Another fun color combinations, lots of bright, bold colors. So this is the Fruit DSP. The Fruit DSP is one you can get for free. And we cut this pineapple out. So this is where there's a little bit of fussy cutty, but I hope it's okay for you guys. So we've got that. So we've got a granny apple base. We're going to fold that one in and flip that one to the front. Okay, so this is where we did a little fussy cutting. Now, most of you guys have in your kits a full pineapple, so you don't have to worry about this. But there were a lot of pineapples where there was a full head and a partial body. So what I did is, that's what I had. This one had part of the top cut off. So I kept the body, and there was a top of one, but then the body was cut off. And then, so instead of wasting, you know, good pineapples, we're just making our own pineapple together. Okay, so you have a piece of espresso. Some of you may get this DSP, some of you may get this DSP. Comes in a 6x6 pack. Okay, and then this can go on the front. Then we have a small strip for our other side with some yellow, little stripes, dashes. Okay, so we'll bring this in. Like so. All right. Bring in some real red, and we're gonna do some birthday wishes, or I could do just a note. I'll go with birthday wishes. How's that sound? Can always use birthday cards, I feel like. Now we're going to actually stamp this off to the right of your label. And we're going to stamp our inside while I have everything out. So I brought in the ice cream swirl, and we're bringing in the strawberry for the inside, and make a wish. Uh-oh. Oh, I got a nice juicy pad. I re-inked this one last night, so we got some nice dark espresso that'll go on here. Check that out. And bring in our little strawberry. Stamp him in the corner. Now you could color this with a Stampin' Write marker. You can color it with blends. You could take your Wink of Stella and color in, whatever. I'm going to bring in my blends because I love to color with blends. I'm going to color a little light in the middle. We're using Real Red. My tip isn't so good on that one. And then I've got just a Granny Apple Green here in my Stampin' Write marker. There we go. That's it for stamping on this one. So I'm going to take my tear tape, and I'm going to put a little bit, or just a strip in the middle. And we've got some Daffodil Delight ribbon. And I'm just weaving back and forth here. Well, maybe it just wants to go this way. Here we go. This would probably be the easier way. I was maybe doing it the hard way this morning. I'll add some dimensionals. Anyone doing any fun winter getaways? I think most of the girls, it's been really quiet. We had a girl go to Hawaii, a girl's going to Cancun, another one was just on a cruise at my work. I'm like, oh my goodness, and clients going everywhere. Nobody's taking me with them though. I don't understand that. Take your personal hairdresser along? I do your hair every day. You want to pack me in your suitcase? Okay, we're going to add our inside here. Flip this over. Now you're only going to want to put dimensionals on one side, so keep that in mind. And we could add a belly band. I didn't think of that when I made this card until later. So put our label on. And then I'm going to take and put my top on my pineapple. And our pineapple is just going to go here, off to the side. And that's why you wanted to stamp your sentiment off to the right. So you got your little pineapple here. Of course, we're going to add a few gems. There we go. I think this is card number 5. Here we go. Just a nice, cheery, colorful card. I love color, guys. Okay, and then I thought, well, we needed a Valentine's card, right? So this stamp set here, Heartfelt Shapes, it also comes with dies. This can be a free set for spending $120. So it comes with this and some dies, and you'll see some of the dies in this kit. And that's cute. And of course, I love this DSP that's in the, ooh, and be careful when you pull your kit out. You never know what little pieces you don't want to lose. So we have some gold little leaves. These are all part of the dies in this set. And then this cuts out this. We've got a heart. We've got a label. This is from the butterfly. Two little flowers. Some gems, some ribbon, all sorts of good stuff. Okay, we have our traditional card base. We have a piece of bubble bath that we already cut. Great paper saving. Cut out our heart, cut out our label. We're going to cover all that up with our white mat. Then we are going to put a piece of this beautiful marbled in the center of our card. And then we've got to add some ribbon, right? I think I'm down a little low, sorry guys. We're going to take our gold and wrap it around. I'll straighten it out just a little bit. I had this one down good. Maybe we won't. Okay, there we go. We're going to glue this to our card base. Hands aren't always working with me. So there's that. We're going to stamp with this heart. In Melon Mambo. In the center of our heart, and of our circle. We're going to put the heart in the center of our circle here. Words are hard this morning, apparently. I'll blame it that I haven't had enough coffee yet this morning. So I've got that. We're gonna bring in these little flowers. There's little flowers that go with this set. We'll stamp our inside. So we're gonna bring in Bubble Bath. Oh. We're gonna try this again. Take two. And then we have our label here that I brought in. The Hearts of Elegance, and we're going to bring in lots of love. Okay, this is what I did. So we're only inking up the bottom. We're not inking up sending. So what I do is I just go on the edge of my ink pad and slowly work down. So just like that. And then we'll bring in Happy Valentine's Day. Hard to believe that's right around the corner. There we go. So we're all done stamping. Now it's just assembly time. So we'll glue our inside. We're gonna wink a Stella up all this beautifulness. We're just going to add a little bit of glue, and this goes over the heart that we stamped. So it's nice that you can see both hearts through there. We'll add some dimensionals. And put this off to the left. Bring in my label. I'm going to double pop up this end. I'm going to place it just below so you can see that gold ribbon still. Like that. Pop up my flowers. Dimensionals are sticking to me this morning. Okay. And then what I like to do with my little gold leaves is I'll put a glue dot on them, and I'm just going to tuck them in. Just lift up those leaves here a little bit. I'll tuck that one in. Oh boy. Well, I just had two of them here. Anyone see it? Right here. It's upside down. That's how fast I can lose things. It's crazy. Pop that one underneath that one, and then we'll bring in these cute little gems. To add to our flowers. Bring in our bow. Trim off the excess, and there we go. So there are our 6 cards for today. We'll bring them all back in. Okay, so we got card number 1, 2. Card number 3. Card number 4 with our seagulls. We've got our butterflies and our mushrooms. So we've got all 6 cards here. Kits are still available. They'll be available until Wednesday. Those of you who ordered kits already, those all have ready, they're all cut, ready to go. Those are going out on Monday. So the cost of this class is $32. Or you could place a $65 order, get the cards for free, and get a free sale-a-bration item. Now, you want to place an order. Here is my current host code. And it's also pinned at the top of my Facebook page. Now, please go and follow my Facebook page. Eventually, someday, I will be on my own platform. But right now, I'm here joining you guys on the Cards by Christine page, but eventually I will move. I did create a Glitter and Ink YouTube page, but I don't have any videos or anything posted there. But go and follow me on my Facebook page, Glitter and Ink with Gina. That's where I post my stuff. If I need to cancel a class or anything like that, that's where you'll find it. Class announcements, everything is there. Christine does not do that. Though I am on her schedule and things like that. If you would like a schedule, please reach out to me. I can send you one. Also, you can email me at ginalbulo@gmail.com, and you can call me if you ever have any questions or you want to order kits, however you want to do this. And one thing I would love for you guys to do is if you would share my videos. When you share my videos, more people view me. I can bring you more fun projects and cards. So those of you, I would really appreciate it. Those that you follow, please share my videos. Also, anyone placing an order during Sale-a-bration, at the end of Sale-a-bration, which is the end of February. So we're down to, what, 28 days left, right, of Sale-a-bration. There'll be some fun prizes at the end, depending on how many we have placing orders. So that's what I've got for you guys. Let's see. I'll just go through quick what I still have kits of that you can still order yet today and tomorrow. So pop through those real quick. So you have till Wednesday to order these kits. Got a hot mess of stuff here. Well, hello, Diane. Linda, welcome. So, Morning Create cards, here we go. Kits are still available. They're available through this weekend. I'll be cutting those probably tomorrow sometime and then shipping those out. Cost is $19, or you can place an order and get them for free. I'll be back on Wednesday with Technique class, and Technique class will be featuring reversible stamps. So here we used these two cards I think it's Natural Botanicals. We created a background here and did a little bit of fussy cutting. We're gonna do a little bit of fussy cutting again. Sorry guys. I forget what this one is called. Planted something. That one, and of course we're bringing in upside down sea turtles. So this class will be on Wednesday. Class is $22 or free with an order. And then I also have scrapbook pages. Trying not to let anything fall here. It's like a domino effect here. Got lots of scrapbooking pages. Oh goodness. Here is January scrapbook class. This class is also available through this weekend, $26. If you want kits, reach out ASAP. Then I also had the Wildflower Birthdays scrapbook workshop, where we created 6 alternatives. This one is a product baked order, $72. You either need to add the kit to that, or if you have the kit already, $72 of whatever. I do send extras. You get ribbon, you get gems, you get extra die pieces, you get cardstock, all sorts of goodies with it. You get to make these 5 cards. Okay, so we got lots of fun folds here. We're gonna do 6 alternative pages. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you're gonna create all of that. Oh my goodness, Leaning Towers of Pisa here. And February scrapbook layout is this. And like I said, we're gonna change this out. This was part of the DSP pack. I'll change that out. We'll do some die cutting. I'll cut out some separate balloons. I've got some cakes for you guys. So I've got that coming up. Valentine's weekend, Friday and Saturday, will be the Meant to Be scrapbook workshop kit. 6 layouts, 5 cards, so that'll be our focus. I'll be in person with that on Saturday, and for those of you for in person, Saturday will also be, you can do the monthly scrapbook page too. So you have an option. You can do the workshop kit, or you can do the monthly scrapbook pages. Let's see what else. And then we'll have Morning Create at the end of the month. Now remember, starting this year, I am also doing Morning Create in person. So I believe that is from 11 to 1 in person. It's a Monday. I believe it's probably the last Monday of the month. So mark your calendars for that. Otherwise, I think that is all I have to share with you guys today. Don't forget to take advantage of sale-a-bration. Get your free products. If you want to be a discount shopper, I would love for you to join my team. You can order $125 worth of product for $99, plus there's 2 options. On top of the ordering $125, you could take and have an additional $30 added to that and pick out $30 worth of stuff. Or you can get 2 sets of markers and a stamp set. And I think each stamp or marker says $35 each. So quite an additional value added on. But you have a choice of either one. So I'd love to have you join my team. But otherwise, take advantage of this moment. All orders, you get entered in for a prize. And I think that's it now, finally. All right. Thank you for joining me this Saturday. I'm going to have some folks joining me real soon here in the Hive. Hope you guys all have a great weekend, and I will see you on Wednesday. Thank you.